Hey everybody, it's your girl Shantae, and today we are back with another video. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the importance of contracts, and I'm just going to be talking. I don't have my thoughts all planned out and stuff like that, but listen, recorded this video the other day, recorded the voiceover yesterday, and I'm putting it all together for us, okay? So, hope you enjoy. And before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notification bells so that you can get the notification for when I post again or go live.
Hey guys, listen, I'm watching TV and I'm not turning it down. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit and I'll talk to y'all a little bit. Okay, so as you can see in this video, I got my music on, I'm vibing out. I didn't really have a great day. But let me tell you about the importance of contracts. Yes, contracts. Y'all got to have contracts. And believe it or not, I learned that from a client who I trust. Okay, she let me know straight up, nah, you don't do work without a contract. No, we don't do that. And that's the truth. You have to have contracts. And I'm going to drop the link below where I get my contract templates from, and y'all gonna go ahead on and get y'all some contracts, okay? So the number one benefit of having a contract is your money is secure. You are going to list exactly what you're getting paid, when you're getting paid, and how you're getting paid. Okay, you'll have that listed in the contract so that there are no questions, and you don't have to have that awkward conversation of, hey, I'm gonna send you an invoice. You just put it in the contract and you send the invoice. Because believe it or not, as an entrepreneur, sometimes it is hard to say to somebody like, hey, you owe me money, because it's hard to do that in general. Unless you're probably like, you probably just don't care. You just be like, all right, oh, excuse me, I need my money. Okay, so that's number one. Your money is secure. Number two, your duties are laid out. Okay, your duties are listed out, and you leave some room for client requests. Like, you know what I mean? Like, basically any other duties within the scope of your skill or something like that. Just to let the client know, like, hey, you can ask me for favors, but as long as I know how to do them. Okay. What else? Exclusivity. Oh, my favorite. That's letting the client know that you are able to work for other clients while you are working for them. And I didn't know that is what that was, but remember when I told y'all in my last video that I used to work for a funeral home. So that funeral home told me that I can't work for anybody else. They prefer that I don't work for anybody else. And because I wanted that contract so bad, I was like, all right. And we're not going to talk bad about the funeral home, all right, y'all? It's for reasons that I can't really explain. But, I wanted to work for them so bad. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to work for anybody else. But guess whose money is limited because you're not working for anybody else? I couldn't work for any other funeral home in the city. And let me tell you something. This is a big city. I'm talking about funeral homes on every corner. Well, not every corner, but mostly every block. No, there's a lot of funeral homes. Okay. There's a lot. I can picture 4 of them within a 10-minute drive. I can picture 2 of them within a 2-minute drive. No, there's a lot of funeral homes. So my point in saying that is I was giving up money because I wanted one contract. I wanted one referral. I wanted one experience. But yeah, don't limit yourself like that unless you are making enough money to limit yourself like that. And you know what? That's your personal choice if you choose to limit yourself like that. But anyway, the exclusivity, I don't know how to say that word, clause helps you, and gives, your client a heads up like, hey, I'm working for other people while I'm working for you. And that will also help in a sense of, when a person says, hey, I need you to do this right away. And you're like, well, I have other projects that I have to work on. So it just gives them a clear view, like a clear scope of like, okay, I gotta be mindful that they have other clients. And I don't have this problem with my clients. All of my clients know that I have other clients, and they're fine. They're fine with it. As long as I get my work done, and I do. Okay. Another reason that you should have a contract is to set boundaries. Boundaries are important. Say it with me. Boundaries are important. Okay. And it's because sometimes you will bump into people who call you in the middle of the night, and none of my clients do that. All of my clients, if they need to communicate with me in the middle of the night, I'm telling you, basically all of them either send me an email or send me a voice recording, and then I'll get it in the morning, because I prefer to communicate through voice recordings when I'm talking to CEOs, and this is why. Now, if it's too confusing, I'll just call you on the phone, or if it's like real quick, I'll be like, all right, let me just call them. I'm not gonna leave a voice message, and we go back and forth. Ooh, excuse me. I'm tired. Or if I have a question that I know could lead to other questions, then I call. But anyway, I do voice recordings. That way we can communicate back and forth, and they can get back to me when they can, or they can communicate with me and I can get back to them when I can. You see how that works? Okay, so if they need to contact me at midnight and I'm sleeping, because I'm sleeping at midnight, okay? I got a baby and two older children. And when I say older, I mean 8 and 5, okay? So I got children who get up early. I'm sleeping at 12, okay? And the baby is up half the night sometimes. Okay, he's not a baby. He like 15 months, but he up half the night. So my children keep me busy, keep me on my toes. So my clients leave me the voice message and I'll get to it in the morning. Or they leave me an email and I get to it when we talk about it. And it's not saying, oh, I'm going to get to it when I get to it. It's nothing like that. It's literally me prioritizing what I need to prioritize, and rest is a priority, okay? What else? There are so many different reasons why you need a contract. Contract protects you legally, okay? This is a legal document. So if something happens, God forbid, and you need to sue your client, you have a contract to refer to. If something happens and you need to end the contract, you have a contract to refer to. If something happens and I done lost my train of thought that fast, honey. Something happens. Something happens, like your client asks you to do something that you're not comfortable with, or something that's outside of your scope of this is a doctor talk, outside of your scope of practice. You have a contract to refer back to. Okay, your contract is basically a syllabus of a course, really, because you don't know this client for real, unless you do know them, but like you don't know. Like some of my clients, my consultation is my first time meeting them. Or if we meet on Instagram, we meet on Instagram. If we meet via email because someone referred them, then we meet that way. But like, yeah. A contract is important, okay? You don't know these people. especially if you're advertising yourself online, you want to make sure you have this because you don't want to be so trusting to everybody. A contract also shows people that you're a professional and you got all your ducks in a row. So, there are so many things that I could get into and stuff like that. But just for now, these are going to be the little things. In my next video, we're going to talk about some client horror stories. And none of these clients are my current clients that I'm going to tell you about. Okay, we're going to talk about anytime I tell a client horror story or an ex-coworker horror story, it's going to be people that I'm no longer connected to, okay? And don't plan on connecting to ever again. You heard me? All right. Well, that's all I have for now. I love y'all and thank y'all for listening to my video. Or I'm sorry, for watching my video. And okay, before we forget, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video. All right, bye-bye.